Hello fans of Fate, my name is Stan and this is episode, I believe 7 and 8 of Fate Stay Night 2006. Now last time we watched a two-part episode. Actually it was called Two Magi and it was in two parts. So episode 5 and 6 was split into two parts and they were both called Two Magi, part 1 and part 2. Now in that episode we found out more about Shiro's and Rin's ideals, kind of their backstory, not completely, but it just glimpses into Rin's backstory and how she views this whole Holy Grail war. We didn't find out too much; it's just surface level stuff. But I'm glad we found out about that. We found out about that, and two, we also found out. I believe the name was Ryder. I don't know what to expect from these two episodes. That is episode 7 and 8. The episode names are called Despicable Act and Discordant Melody. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from these two episodes, but I'm excited for these and I hope you enjoy. Yep, let us start. I'm not gonna pause too much this time because I am in a hurry.
Well, aren't you brave? Do you always
not really in a hurry, but like I need to finish this quickly, so let's see what they're saying. Okay, this is a flashback.
It's neatly healed. So does it hurt?
Not
Because of Saber, most likely.
pretty good.
Okay.
Senpai, breakfast is ready whenever you are. Will Saber be joining us?
No,
Oh.
she's still asleep.
Okay.
I was just gonna let her sleep in a bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is she just staying away from
cold.
everyone to not cause any drama? She's not actually sleeping, I don't think so.
I guess she was worried about me. Saber,
Yeah, she wasn't
I
asleep.
didn't think you were awake.
Shiro, why did you break your promise to me last night?
Right. Because she knows that he's injured. There's a fish. That is a small, tiny bite. What are they staring at?
Sakura, how many bowls of rice does Saber have? I believe this is her fourth.
Oh wow.
Some more, please.
That's a fifth.
Well, I wouldn't say that something actually happened, but if I were you, I'd hurry up.
I wonder if we know that Shiro's healed because of Saber, right? Because of Saber's like mana, let's say. And I wonder if she's replenishing that through food rather than Shiro replenishing himself.
Tell me to hurry. It's barely 7 o'clock.
That's not what I was talking about.
Thank you for the food.
I can't believe it. She ate all the Natto too.
Excuse me. You promised me that if you thought you were in danger,
You would summon her.
But I never really felt like I was in that much danger. Everything just happened.
You had plot armor. Like I'm just saying, like that moment where he used the pipe to like throw away the chain, right? Like that shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry. Like that should have hit him. That should have struck him.
So fast.
you were attacked
But
by Ryder, Shiro.
somehow
In that situation,
yeah, Ryder. So that's the name. But no, in that moment he had plot armor.
But I wouldn't worry about Tosaka. She's...
Yeah, for now. She's fine for now.
Archery club has been put on hold, so I won't have morning practice for a while.
Okay, she's in the archery, right? Because of the kidnapping, right?
Maybe we could walk to school
That's probably why.
today.
That's an excellent idea. What is...
Oh,
Well,
Ah!
no way she's following. I mean, she has a uniform. It's just not the right uniform. Why is she wearing a uniform? Isn't she from the past? Like she like a past hero, like a historical figure. And I don't think they would have. I mean, I could be wrong, but
Hold on.
I wonder if there's a reason why she's wearing
Going.
that uniform.
I'm coming with you. It would seem like that.
No, actually, no. When he summoned Saber, she was wearing like the armor, right? So where's this from? Because it's not the same uniform. So I wonder where he got this uniform from.
Here to protect you.
I'm assuming that Shiro had provided her that.
Rin,
Rin. And Sakura doesn't know about Rin.
oh boy. I had a feeling this was going to happen.
Yeah.
What the heck are you doing on my doorstep? This is only gonna make an even bigger mess of things.
Starting today, Emmy and I have agreed to start walking to school together. Didn't he tell you?
That's Isn't that basically saying that that you guys are dating? Like that's basically it.
Oh yeah, right. Must have forgot.
Should have shot. Should have shot your shoot. Is that right? Shoot your shot. Yeah, should have shoot your shot. So it turns out it was actually shot your shot. But anyway, this was just an excuse to tell you to subscribe if you guys are enjoying. I would really appreciate that. Anyway, back to the video.
What's this delay about?
Hold on, just give me a second.
You're not even
Saber.
enrolled.
I can only deal with one fire at a time.
I think I'm just gonna go on ahead.
Tell me you couldn't have foreseen this was going to happen when you...
I know, right?
You should have come up with a way to handle this.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, this is all on you.
She can't really come to school with you, can she?
Yeah, but you haven't seen her today. I don't think she's gonna...
Yeah.
I can't believe she actually backed down.
Oh, she did. Oh, it's probably because Rin was with him.
It was rather simple. Saber's objective is incredibly straightforward and well-defined. You just have to address the subject with her in terms of the pros and cons for attaining that goal.
How do you know about Saber?
I guess that could work.
Like a lot about her.
I think that it's actually going to make your enemies more nervous if they don't see Saber at your side. They'll wonder if it's a trap and be less inclined to attack you.
So far, how has that been working out? Like you've been attacked by Berserker, you've been attacked by Lancer, you've been attacked by basically everyone. So no, no, that is completely untrue.
Tosaka?
Is the barrier still gonna be there, or still there?
What's the matter?
How does she not feel it? Wait, so I thought everyone felt it.
Probably reacting to the barrier.
Yeah.
Surprised. If we don't do anything, it'll probably act...
That one pipe.
I said if we don't do anything.
I'm telling you, this guy has to be a mage. A Magus.
Wah, to you too.
He say, yeah.
What do you had a bad feeling this morning? Her poison will infect you.
Oh, right. This guy hates her for some reason. Like they didn't tell us why, but
Lunch break.
because they don't know each other, right? From what I understood in episode 1, I don't think they knew each other. Who's there? Oh, yeah, that guy. What was his name? Yeah, I forgot his name.
She's actually a pretty nice girl, if you just get to know her.
Oh no! It's too late! You've already been poisoned, haven't you? Do you hear me?
I feel like he has to be like her ex or something. Otherwise, I don't see why. Either ex or like relative or something. I was gonna say like brother, but I don't know. That seems unlikely. So probably either relative or ex. Like those are my two predictions.
People sure
Or he knows that she's a Magus.
have a bad impression of her, but
That could be another reason.
not entirely their fault.
I have to go.
Sakura?
Not a good look.
Sakura, wait!
You gotta go up. You're making her wait. Emiya.
He's late.
Already halfway.
Really? That's all it was?
That's it.
What are you doing here?
Rin just came by this morning because she had something that
I mean, he does need to, I guess, sort everything out.
she won't come by.
But even then,
tomorrow.
like,
Saber says she'll stay at home.
could have done later.
Know it?
Anyway, tomorrow. things will be
Here's my my thinking, I guess, not philosophy, my thinking, my thought process is you've already agreed to meet with what's her name, with Rin, right? You already have a meeting. You agreed on that time. You gotta respect that time. Like respect others' time. You can't just like cancel those plans and
Okay.
I don't know,
See you later.
do whatever you're doing right now. Like this could have been done later.
Sakura,
That's just my opinion.
what's going on with Shinji? Well, see ya.
Yeah, Shinji is the archery club guy. He's also another Magus,
Shinji.
the one in charge of was it Ryder?
I seem to recall that you and I made a little agreement to meet on the roof
Exactly,
today.
Yeah.
Shiro.
What happened?
I didn't forget it all, but I ran.
So you chose to stay away from her. You chose to be late.
to Sakura.
It's a
on the
worse
stairs, so
answer.
Sakura? I see.
Oh, there's no way she's jealous, right?
I suppose I should start with the most distressing bit of information that I found.
Right now, I don't know. I know that there has to be like a ship somewhere in this. Like there has to be some sort of romance. I just don't know who it's gonna be with. Like right now, it could be Sakura. I don't think Sakura has a chance. She's, you know, the childhood friend. I know she's not exactly a childhood friend, but like you could count her as that, in my opinion. So I don't think she's gonna win. It's either between Rin or what's her name, or it's either between Rin or Saber. But between those two, I don't know who would it be. It'd be like a love triangle or something. Wait, what?
This morning, someone placed a call to the school. They found Mitsuzuri.
Oh,
Shows signs of being poisoned. But
yeah, we saw that.
chances are their master ordered them to attack. The barrier
And we know who
placed
it
over the
was.
school is exceptionally vicious.
We know,
Once that
they
thing
don't
is
know.
activated, we're
So then that servant I fought yesterday must be his.
Yeah. And why are you not mentioning the voice that you heard? Shinji's voice.
That would be
You
the
heard him laugh.
conclusion, but we don't
or something.
have hard evidence at this point.
Exactly.
Anyway, until we know who this master is, all we can do is delay the death.
At least say it out loud so that you have two minds or two people basically looking out for him, like looking for him, right?
Really?
Rather than just yourself.
Engulfed its target. Therefore, if we simply take out the sigils, it will allow us to temporarily.
Is there a way to
The
find
only flip side to this plan
these
is that when one
sigils?
sigil destroy, another one will eventually regenerate. So it's a bit of a cat and mouse game.
Like this one right here?
Oh, come on. If they were that easy to find, I would have taken
Wait,
them out
what?
already.
No way.
Focus to find them, sharpen your senses, and really concentrate.
No way.
You're right.
There is one. So he can detect it. So you guys actually explained this to me that she's speaking German. It just doesn't sound like German because she's, well, it's an English accent, so, or American accent. Like all the German I've heard so far is very aggressive.
This makes things a little more
Wait,
interesting.
what?
It may very well be that you have a special knack for finding these kinds of objects.
But Saber said...
I don't know.
To protect you, as well as Archer.
He's here?
Sure, I'm just keeping him in spirit.
Invisible, yeah. Spirit form. Okay. That's what it's called. But he can't do it
I was
with
just thinking,
Saber.
you sure do have it
I seriously hate how this ground looks.
together.
It is the worst looking ground ever.
Bingo. Absolutely.
As soon as they get to the last one, I feel like something's gonna go wrong. That was weird. Like the movement. It's nice music, by the way. On the ceiling. Careful, Emiya. No way. That's dangerous. What's that look? Wait, I want to screenshot that. That's screenshot worthy, right here. That look. You gotta go in.
Does it seem to you like we got them all?
Yeah, most of them anyway.
Most of them.
Well, to have so many sigils destroyed.
Love the sun glare.
So regardless of how this affects the barrier, I'm gonna make you pay.
You know, that look you've got on your face is sending chills up my spine.
Murderous intent.
Well, I
Coffee?
guess not a complete waste of space.
You know, even your compliments come across as rude. Well, I was just thinking, you really are the opposite of what you project, aren't you? Guess that the school's
Basically,
top
she's a
student is
tsundere.
nothing but a cold-blooded killer.
If the people being conned are upset,
That she
there's
is.
no one to blame but themselves. A mob
That is
has to
true,
conceal
yes.
their identity.
Maybe.
I'm always of the mindset that if you get scammed or if you get conned, like it is all on you. I'm sorry. Like it is kind of so obvious. There are some exceptions, obviously, but at least with the obvious ones, like it's your own fault.
Yes, he died when I was young.
The Grail War,
He
right?
had a long, happy life and died of natural causes, so it's not like it's
Oh.
painful for me or anything.
Okay, I thought it was
After all,
through the Holy Grail War.
I am a Magus.
You're lying. When someone
Lying?
dies, it hurts. And when it's someone close to you, it doubles. It's not something you can just rationalize away. by
I think yes, but I feel like after a while, like to an extent after a while, if you're constantly surrounded by death, this is kind of morbid, but if you're constantly surrounded by death, I feel like you kind of get, what's the word? There's like a word for it. You get, found it, it's desensitized. Like when you're constantly surrounded by death, I feel like you get desensitized at some point, and it doesn't really affect you as much.
telling yourself you're a Magus.
The reason I say this is not based on like real, well, it's partially based on real things, but not personally, I mean to say, but the reason I say that, and the reason I was like that came to mind is because I rewatched 86 very recently, and it really reminded me of Shin's personality, Shin's character, Shine. So yeah,
You're right. You're absolutely right.
there's a lot of sun glares.
Well,
I'm not complaining. It looks great.
Worried about me, Tosaka?
don't be ridiculous. You and I
She's
are working
blushing.
together as a team. If I lost you, I would suddenly be at a disadvantage. It's as simple as that. Have I made myself clear? Now, good night.
Sundere. 100% Sundere. Another one?
What the?
And a big one? This feels big. Like he's actually falling.
So strong.
It might be a new one. Summon her.
I'm just gonna check this out. It's probably not.
Come on, this is your second time. You've got to know by now. Oh, the episode's ending. Summoning circle? Oh.
I've gotta get Tosaka.
Oh, that's Ryder, yeah. Come on, summon Saber. And it's gonna be in the next episode.
Shinji! I knew it. It's you.
You knew it and you kept your mouth shut. Like this guy's an idiot.
Why don't you swing by
He's starting to piss me off.
my house for It's been such a long time.
That was quite the episode. I really hate Shiro as a character. Like the guy is very cliche, like very cliche, very predictable, very cringe, annoying, dumb. Like there's so many words I can think of, and none of them are good. I'm sorry. Like he might be good in the novel. I know that. You guys have already said that so many times, but in the visual novel, but like in the anime, I'm sorry. He's just so freaking annoying. I'm really hoping for some character development, but we're already in like 7 episodes now, and I don't know if we're ever gonna get any sort of character development. I mean, we still have the whole season, right? But yeah, so far, I don't know, it's not looking so good. I do like Rin though. I like her personality, like her tsundere personality, and I also like Saber, and I like that little, let's say, misunderstanding with, not misunderstanding, but like this, let's say, love triangle for now, with Rin, Tosaka, with Rin, Shiro, Saber, and Sakura. I like that. I want to see how Shiro deals with that. But yeah, those are what I'm looking forward to. Apart from that, just minor stuff. I've probably mentioned it when watching this. But yeah, those are my main 3, I guess, questions, you could say. 2 questions, whatever. Let's check out episode 8 next.
I can take it from here, Ryder.
How are you gonna deal with this?
It would appear to me that you've been forced against your will to become a master too, right? Which means we're both in the same boat.
Oh, I was not expecting that. I thought he would be like Rin, basically trained.
I care less about all of this. I have no desire to have any part of these ridiculous grail.
So is it just random then? I don't think he's actually, it could be. He doesn't know anything about this, right? So he just could be after something else. I don't know. But no, what I was going to say was the reason I paused. I didn't think he was going to be Like a bystander, basically.
Oh, come on now, Emiya. You know that
And how do you know then? If you're a bystander, how do you know about the seals?
I hate to fight. I mean, really. How long have we been friends now? Since we were just kids, right?
Friends.
2 years since you were last here?
Oh, okay, that's his house.
That's a good idea. We put all our cards on the table and show each other what we've got.
I think for now you can, you know, lay off from summoning Saber. But if things do get heated, I feel like you should summon Saber.
So the least you could do is show me yours.
No way.
You and I should work together.
Save up your seals.
I am far from experienced, so I'd like to join forces with someone I can trust.
First, I've got some questions of my own. I want to know about me.
So he knows about magecraft and stuff, but he's like Emiya, who I guess only knows limited stuff.
It sounds to me like she was attacked by someone's servant.
By you.
It goes without saying that no one in our family is currently a magi.
Right, someone did also explain before that Magus is the singular version of Magi. I did not know that before.
Do you?
Wait, whoa.
Long time ago.
Wait, don't tell me Sakura has studied sorcery too!
You really don't
Oh. They're part of the same family.
know anything,
That is Sakura and this guy.
do you? When there are two children, it's the eldest son who becomes the heir.
Did not know that. Yeah, I don't know if they mentioned that before,
Sakura's
but
not involved in any of
that's
the
good to know.
War stuff.
No, but it does mean I can't use magic and you don't know its history, which makes us the perfect partner.
But they have different hair colors. I don't know, clarify for me, unless it's spoilers, clarify for me if they explained it before. I don't know what he said here. He said something about Sakura being like part of their family, right? Or it was implied that way from what Shiro had said. But yeah, clarify that for me, unless it's spoilers.
That being Tosaka,
Thanks in advance.
which makes us the perfect partners. Together we could take out our most imminent threat. That being Tosaka. Well,
I don't think she is an imminent threat.
yes, of course. First of all,
Wait, imminent is not immediate, right? She's not an immediate threat. In the future, she could be a threat, who knows?
she seems to trust you.
But she's not an immediate threat.
I'm like,
Wait a minute. Tosaka said she was able to sense the presence of another Magus at school. If it wasn't you she was picking up on,
then that means somewhere within our school there's a fourth master.
Okay. Interesting. There's only one other Magus that I can think of, and that is Issei. Like I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I think Issei is a Magus. The reason being he was affected by the barrier.
Crazy to go on trusting Tosaka.
There's literally no one else that I can think of.
It's likely she's the one.
Issei. Does Issei control Lancer?
As a show of good faith, let me give you a bit of information.
I wonder if he's gonna tell Tosaka about his identity.
Ryudo Temple. That's Issei's house.
I freaking knew it. Come on, it has to be Issei.
According to my servant, there's a witch up there.
I knew it. I called it.
She's gathered a lot of
A witch. So it's not Lancer?
What he said back there about Ryudo Temple. Is that true?
She's not gonna speak.
Dumb. I forgot that basically
No, she did speak before, right?
kill your enemy.
What he said about there being a witch on that mountain is true.
Try to keep him safe if you can.
You
Huh.
have a very kind heart, don't you?
Yeah, even though they're enemies, it's gonna get you killed one day.
Ryudo Temple.
I mean, you've almost died several times by now.
The light's green, Emiya.
Issei.
Issei.
What were you staring at the mountain for?
You see him at night, and that's the first thing you say. He knows. Issei, he knows about Emiya.
Changes
Like you see your friend at night in the middle of nowhere, like near the place you live, I guess. Like you see him, and that's the first thing you say. I'm sorry.
After all, we've got over 50 monks in training living together. There is this attractive woman that my father has been giving lodging to lately. It's put all the monks a bit on edge.
Well, who?
It could be that his father might be the Magus. Again.
So late, Shiro. The two of us were sitting here worried sick.
Why are you here,
We
Rin?
might have been attacked again.
Oh, Tosaka,
Wait, why is... Didn't she say she was going home?
you're here too. I guess that's good. Apparently she's some witch who's been
So he's
collecting
not
souls.
going to
She might be
tell
the one who's behind all
her
these things.
about...
Tell me just how much of what this Shinji
I keep forgetting his name, about Ryder's master.
Mato. Tell me just how much of what this Shinji Mato person tells you.
Okay, so he did tell them about her.
You think you can
About him.
actually rely on.
I turned him down. I just felt that no matter what I decide to do, I should probably run it by you.
That is the
That blush.
Or maybe I jumped the gun when I turned him down. That it?
Whatever. If that's what you want to do, it's not my place to complain.
Of course.
They really seemed like epic heroes to me. They were totally the real deal. But Ryder, I didn't really get that feeling from her.
Interesting. So is she like a weak
Seems different from the other
weak
servants
summon?
I've met.
Servant?
I'm not sure I get what you're saying. Perhaps you could explain this, Rin.
Well,
Yeah, she might not be as powerful.
if a master is pure of heart, then the servant he or she summons will be of a similar inclination. If a master with a twisted mind will quite often call up a servant,
What is with this pose?
but it makes no sense to set up camp in a remote place like Ryudo Temple. None.
I have to disagree with you on that point. That temple sits on
And
an
we don't know who the summoner is.
old spiritual ley line that makes it a perfect place for anyone who wants to gather souls.
Spiritual ley line.
Explain to me why everyone else in the Grail Wars is ignoring it.
Because a barrier has been raised over the mountain.
Oh.
It has no effect on normal humans, but if we servants were to set foot inside that compound,
Interesting.
our distance would decrease dramatically.
This sure is.
Very interesting. Interesting angle.
Chances of Shiro
It's very wide.
that witch on our own are pretty much slim.
Like a fisheye lens.
If this woman is as cautious and thorough as we think she is, she's bound to have set traps in there.
Plus, there's a debuff.
Charge in there without a plan? It's suicide.
Yeah, and you're going in there
Are
blind.
to be expected. Listen,
Actually, I agree with Shiro on this.
Rin.
Then it's settled. Right, Saber?
Well,
She has
now
no...
that we put
Why
that
is she
little man
so...
to bed for-
Like, she's so, not power hungry. She's so, like, she wants to fight.
What's that bag for?
If you don't mind, I would like to pick out my own room.
No way.
What?
I'll be staying here for a while. I'll need to too.
Wait
Do you have any beacons or glasses that I can use?
Oh.
As you know, if I were to completely seal off the entire temple, I would obstruct the power of the ley line.
Is this
The only place I
the woman?
protect was directly to the temple. I've driven
I want to see who the master is. I don't know who the... She might be the summon, right? And that might be the master.
I will do my best.
So it's not...
Faith you placed in me.
It's not Issei. Wait, I'm confused now. Is the guy that we just saw right now, is the guy the summon? Because that's not what I heard, right? You know what? The guy might be the summon. The girl might be like a misdirect. Like the girl might not be the summon. It might be the summoner, the master. Yeah, she might be the summoner.
I think that I'll be able to make do with this.
Hold on. I never said I was okay with you moving in here.
Do you mind showing me how that air conditioner works?
I don't think you have a choice now.
I think it's imperative that I sleep in the same room as you do.
What are you talking about?
It's a servant's job to protect her master while he sleeps.
Just sleep in the next room.
Just a serving. There really is no need to treat them like they're human beings.
Hold on.
Also, I disagree with Ren on that. I don't think they're just servants. Like, to an extent, they behave like humans, and I think they should be treated as humans.
When did you start calling me by my
With,
first name?
you know, some very minor exceptions.
Did I?
Maybe
By that, I don't mean in a bad way. Like, you could, like, summon them to protect you, right?
it's been bugging
You could use them as a shield, essentially.
me all night as you call
I think that's fine. That's a different...
I'd prefer you didn't change the subject. Yes,
That's a different story. That's a different matter.
Staying in.
The answer is still no. If you don't drop this, I'm gonna use one of my command seals and force you to drop.
Why? You use it for the stupidest things, you dumbass.
You only have 3 of those, remember? It would be incredibly
Okay, I did not know
to
that.
force me not to protect you. How can
I thought it was 5 for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, but no, it's 3, I guess. Okay.
if we come under attack?
I've put a barrier in place over the entire compound. It will immediately detect any form of sneak attack, giving you sufficient time to rush to his side and protect.
That is a huge house.
So we move.
Regarding our future course of action,
Answer me.
assuming that for now
The
we can
perfect
try and have the
waifu.
witch at Ryudo Temple on the back burner, our most pressing.
I'm like 50-50 split on Saber and Rin. Before it was like 80-20 maybe.
We need to
But yeah,
consider
now
her
it's
as our greatest
50-50 for sure.
Not only was she able to summon a first
80 being Rin.
she's also powerful enough to command him.
You have a point. To do that requires a tremendous amount of mana.
Yeah, but for now she's leaving you alone, so...
What's the matter, Shiro? Are you hungry?
No, I'm not hungry.
Oh,
That smile.
now I get it.
Get what?
You don't have to worry. I promise I won't steal your precious saber from you.
What are you talking about?
Emiya senpai!
No, not again.
Hello there.
Another... Yeah.
How about that? It's a long story.
I too am going to be staying here for a while.
You see, certain events have
There's no way she's also gonna stay, right?
transpired, but don't worry, I don't think it's gonna be for very long.
This is something that Shiro and I have decided together. It's kind of irreversible now.
So first, you start walking to school together. Next... Well, actually, you know, first you get into his house, then you start walking together, and then you stay in his house. Got it.
Do you get what I'm trying to say, Miss Mato?
The sweat dripping.
No, I don't understand.
It's in your best interest to stay
Plus, you have another woman in the other room. That is Saber.
I don't think I've ever heard Sakura snap back like that.
The chances of this house becoming a battleground are incredibly high. All I was trying to do is warn her that it's best for her
Yeah,
to
but
avoid this
not
place.
not
That's
for
what
the
you were
Holy
trying to
Grail
do.
War. I feel like the only battle that's gonna happen right now is between all the women right here. And another one.
I'm ready for dinner now! Miss Tosaka!
We have more mouths to feed.
Well, she's gonna be staying here for a little while too, I guess.
Hold on! You're some kind of cheesy sitcom you got going on here? Let me tell you something. Sensei?
I'd be happy to help out if you'd like.
Yes, please. Someone with diplomacy would be a big help.
As you wish.
I feel like she's gonna make it worse.
About living out of a hotel while the construction is being done. But when I mentioned my situation to Emiya, he was kind enough to offer me a place.
That's a very terrible excuse, by the way.
Well, that's
Like a terrible, terrible excuse.
would do. Living out of a hotel would be such a
Saber?
not to mention incredibly inappropriate.
Is she sensing something?
Shiro is a fine young man. He'd never dream
He
of
is.
doing anything unseemly to another girl.
Then we don't
I mean, you know, there was that moment where he accidentally seen Rin flash herself, but he is kind at heart.
I just lost an argument to a student. Well, I should probably... It's okay. I also have complete faith in you. Good night.
Does she? I feel like she's sad inside. She's just not gonna say it.
You sure you won't reconsider?
You haven't let that go? I said no.
Oh.
already. It's clearly a
That's the first time I've seen him like actually pissed off.
trap. Not even healed yet.
I'm well enough to handle this fight.
I feel like she has a reason to want to fight, probably to win the Grail War, right? Because servants also get a wish. So
Please don't. Very well then. If that is what my
on this matter, I feel like Shiro does have a point.
master wishes.
Like there's no reason to go after her, to go after them. At least there's no reason right now. She's not gonna go alone, right? No, don't go alone.
Shiro, you are so naive.
Is Rin gonna
Pray for
notice?
the masters.
Damn. Okay. What is that? Okay, she changed into her armor. I don't like this. I don't think she's gonna win.
Come quickly.
Yeah, that was a trap.
My enemy.
That was all a trap. That was a kind of slow episode, I would say. No, actually, no. Yeah. No, the first half was slow, but I did like the part where Rin had moved in. And basically, we had that mix-up, right, with, what's the name, with Sakura. So yeah, I like that part. But apart from that, like, it was kind of slow, I would say, in comparison to some of the previous episodes. But who knows, this is a build-up. So yeah, I think the next episode might be even more hyped up. Because it is going to be a battle, right, between Saber and whoever this new guy is. I don't know his name, but yeah. But that is in the next episode. I don't really have anything else to say about this. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know when I'm going to react to the next 2 episodes, but these 2 episodes so far have been, I would say, just a build-up towards the next episode, they showed us more about this missing, or not missing, I guess, this mysterious next magi who's controlling this this summon. I don't know who this is, and I don't know who the summon could be. I think they could be misdirecting us with the guy with the sword, like that guy could be the summoner. I feel like they're trying to make us think that that's the servant, but it could be the summoner, like it could be the master. But yeah, that's all for now. That's all for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.